But what I can say is we have seen substandard projects as well. At saka may mga bulk water projects no, na ginamit yung mga license to some contractors na hindi naman sila yung gumawa.
Dahilan kung bakit halatang nagpapanik ngayon ng mga kulto ni Digongyo.
Hindi lamang po sa panahon ni Pangulong Marcos Jr. ng mga flood control projects ang dapat malaman, dahil lumalabas po kanina yung initial data natin ay 343 flood control projects ang nagawa since 2016 to 2022 sa Cebu. Mula sa 1st District, 2nd District, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th hanggang sa city.
Substandard, Karen.
So all of the flood control projects are either ghost or substandard in Cebu province?
Yes, Karen.
Wow. Okay. At ma'am, ilan po yun, if you don't mind without giving details? Ilan po ang naimbestigahan po ng team ninyo?
We've submitted the report, Karen, and we'll just allow the investigative body to reveal the details.
Okay. But do you believe that it was the past administration who is responsible?
Definitely, Karen. Because I'm just here in just over 100 days. And by the time I got here, that's when the flood control, the president announced it during his SONA. Remember, that was around July when he was the one who talked about the flood control projects.
So has it been many years that the past administration, I mean, or that the province has been receiving flood control funding? Ilang taon na po? Alam niyo po ba ilang taon na? Panahon pa po ba ni Duterte? Ganun po ba hanggang ngayon?
I think 2019. 2019.
2019?
Yeah, 2019, yes.
So, I mean, nung 2016, it was also your predecessor, Governor Gwen Garcia, who was sitting in that chair. Were there flood control projects being built in Cebu then?
Well, it's not for me to say, but what I can tell you is 2019 nagsimula.
Ano po ba? 2019 nagsimula ang alleged corruption? Ganun po ba sa flood control?
I suppose.
Samantala, inanunsyo naman ni Palace Press Officer Claire Castro na bibisita si PBBM sa Cebu. At ito ang tamang pagkakataon para ipakita na regardless of political color, iisa lang tayong mga Pilipino. At ang ating mga kababayan sa tinatawag na DDS Nation ay karapat-dapat pa rin sa tulong at atensyon ng gobyerno.